Hi beautiful souls, today we're going to be doing technical analysis on Ethereum. I like to begin in the 2-week time frame using support and resistance horizontal lines. Right, this is our support resistance and this is our resistance from previous highs, and I just focus on our price action that is playing now. Once we've made those horizontal lines, I like to go down to the daily time frame. Once in the daily time frame, I like to pull the trend base fib extension, top, bottom, top. Using this trend base fib, I like to highlight the fib lines that are near price action. So we have one here. We have our 1.4 fib highlighted here, and again, usually I just do it around the price action. We'll put 4. Let's erase our fib. Okay, so we know where price action is playing. So once we're here, I like to draw my trend lines. My trend lines are done again around price action. 2 points, 1, 2. We are playing within this wedge. Once you've made your trend lines, I would mark my daily range, right? So price action is here. This is the top of the daily and the bottom of the daily. Let's go ahead and label it because we do have a lot of trend lines. Daily range. Okay, so once you find your daily range, you want to find your point of control within the daily. Volume profile, you can use any volume profile to find. Just turn it on, it'll mark where the daily POC is, and just go over it and mark it with your trend line. We'll use this. Nope, I don't like it. It's too much. Let's use green. Green, I haven't used green yet. So we'll go ahead and do my daily POC. Perfect. So once you have your range mark, your daily POC, go ahead and move down to the 4 hours. We are here 4 hours, and again we'll do our trend lines. 1, 2 point touch. I'm going to use the black color. 1. I'm going to use this point just because we're still playing within this area. Once you find your trend lines, find your 4-hour range. Let's change color. So this is our 4-hour range. Find your point of control within the 4 hours. Perfect. Let's go ahead and mark it. So we have our daily POC and our 4-hour POC. Wonderful. Okay, so we have our range, we have our POC within the 4-hour. We also have our trend lines. You could pull targets from your 4-hour trend lines based on a Joe target. So 1, 2 points, and you look to the lowest point, go up, and this will be my target. Again, I used the lowest point. I came up and marked it right on my trend line to get that target. Let's say we would break down 1, 2 points. This is at my highest point, so my target would be around here. Okay, so those will be your 4-hour targets for now. I'm gonna highlight my wedge. Okay. Another great tool to use to find targets in your 4-hour will be a fib retracement from top to bottom. Sorry, I have it white. Let's go black. So from top to the bottom. And most of the time, price will retrace to a 80% retracement, but to be safe, I always go with the 50% retracement. So it's here. So this would be one of my targets, 50%, and it's also right on top of this wedge. But we could always wick up and get that Joe 4-hour target. So once you've done that with your fib, go ahead and remove it. Okay, so now let's move in closely to the 1-hour. No, actually, I used the 12 and the 26 EMA. To help me, you know, determine the bias or to see the wave of the price action. So right now in the 4 hours, we're in an uptrend, we're moving up. Let's go into the 1 hour. So within that 1 hour, again, we're gonna find our range, and we're gonna find our point of control, and we're gonna create some trend lines. Okay, now we are in the 1 hour. Let's find our range. We have this point here. I also like to use the pivot highs and lows, and this will give me a good view of where our highs and lows are being played at. So actually, I mean, we have created new higher highs. Okay, so we have created new higher highs. I like to use my pivot highs and lows to help me make my trend line on the 1 hour. So from, this is one trend line here, from the bottom. Just trying to see what I could see, what I could find. Okay, so we have our 1 hour range, and it's going all the way up here. This is the previous high, and we have created, you know, a new higher high. Okay, so let's go ahead and find our point of control. It's right here. go ahead and label it 1 hour POC, and it's right on the 4 hour POC. Same thing. So we have a new 1 hour trend line going to the upside. So within this, let's find a target. I like to throw the fib from top again to bottom. We had a 50% retracements already. So I'm thinking of throwing another trend line here based on this 1 hour, because if you place a trend line from this point to this point, you could get another 1 hour Joe target. Oh, sorry. And I would feel comfortable with that 1 hour target here. Perfect. Okay, let's move in. 15 minutes. So now, once I create my points of control within the time frame of the daily, 1 hour, and the 4 hour, it's important to know the reasoning behind that. So if you have a point of control, the biggest point of control in the bottom, then the next one that follows on top, and the next one that follows. So we have the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour. That means price will go up. So it's just a way to determine where price action is headed to. Let's go back to the 15 hour. 15 minute, I'm sorry. We had a movement that's a trend phase. So now we're gonna be in a contraction phase, and this is our contraction phase. I like to highlight it, box it up, because this is where we're playing. This is our range now, and within this range you can find a point of control, a 15-minute point of control. So we know the price is going up based on our bigger time frame points of controls. So now we find a 15-minute point of control. And this is it. So with the 15 point of control, you want to use this to help you trade within this range. If you're a scalper, you want to enter longs in the bottom, shorts in the top, and remember, price will always go back to our point of control till it breaks off our contraction phase. And that's it.